Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the Chaddy the Chump channel, and today we are going to be discussing the big British boxing fight this November in about 41 days time exactly. Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be overviewing everything, the undercard, everything, and getting our thoughts about this fight. But before we do, make sure to like, subscribe and turn on notifications for all new videos coming up. We got a pretty good new setup here. Quality of videos are going to be going up. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, now then, Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I will be attending this event. I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be big. I got floor seats. It's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. But the fight itself, it's a rematch, right? The first fight, what a fight it was. It was a very good fight. Just a war basically. Not much technical things about it. It was just a war. You know, they just went to war for 12 rounds, and it was very good to watch, and it was worth the money. It really was. And they run it back. There's been some complaints, right? The fight itself has a lot of controversy surrounding it with the first one and now with the second one. It's about like the rehydration clauses and all that, which, you know, didn't look good on the week when Eubank was in a sauna just trying to make weight, and he lost weight by about AA battery, you know, worth of weight. It's mad, it really is. But hopefully he makes the weight this time. He's got Bo Mack as his trainer, a very good trainer. He should make the weight, which is very good, which means we won't see a dehydrated Chris Eubank Jr. But we will also see a Conor Benn who is coming to the fight, having had that £160 fight, and now coming into this one as a much better fighter, better at the weight. I think we're going to see a very good Conor Benn, but I think we're also going to see a better Chris Eubank Jr. than on the night. So it's going to be a close fight. It really is. Is it going to be a war like the first one? It could be. It very well could be. I think Conor Benn and his trainers aren't going to want to make it a war again, because Eubank is the more experienced fighter. He thrives under that. Whereas Conor Benn, not as much. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the fight plays out, how the fight looks. And the winner is going to go on to big things, and the loser, unfortunately, it's not looking very good. I mean, if Chris Eubank loses, I would guess we're going to see a retirement, possibly. Whereas if Conor Benn loses, I'll be surprised if he retired. But he could do. 2 losses to Chris Eubank isn't great. So it's kind of must win for Conor Benn, but also it's not must win for Chris Eubank Jr., but if he does win, he'll go on to those big fights. You know, your Canelo Alvarez's, you know, your Hamza Shiraz's. I mean, not as big as Canelo, but still, Canelo is a big fight that Eubank would want. Okay, now then, let's move on to the undercard of this event. It's a pretty good undercard, right? And there's 5 fights on the undercard, and then including the main event. And let's go for it. First of all, the co-main event. This is a really good one. Jack Catterall versus Echo Asuman. I say co-main event. I'm presuming it will be. Since Jack Catterall can sell so many tickets. He can sell about 8 to 10,000 in Manchester. So I can see it being the co-main. It should do. It'll sell pretty well, like in terms of the tickets that Jack Catterall and Echo Asuman will be given. And it's a good fight. I think the winner should should get a world title opportunity in that welterweight division. Very good for them. And it is a very technical fight. I don't know if it will be the best to watch. Possibly. Echo Asuman isn't a bad fighter. Obviously, Echo Asuman beat Josh Taylor, and Jack Catterall beat Josh Taylor twice, in my opinion. But you can say what you want about the first fight, but we know the second fight was a clear decision to Jack Catterall. But Jack Catterall did lose to Barbosa, which didn't give him the title opportunity. That was a close fight. I do think he lost that fight, though. This will be interesting. It will be. It's going to be close, and the winner should get a world title opportunity. Okay, let's move on now. Adam Azim, as well, is fighting on the undercard, and he is taking on Zar Abdullaev. I don't know much about this Abdullaev guy. I'm sure he's a decent fighter. I still think they're trying to bring up Adam Azim into this, great lightweight fighter, British fighter, because he's got the potential. And him, carrying on this undercard as a boxer fighter, it's good to see some boxer fighters on this card, because we ain't seen them in a long time since Boxer haven't really had a show since June, in fact, which was Callum Simpson versus Ivan Zucker. Adam Azim was meant to fight on that card. He didn't. He's fighting now. People call him the Super Kid, the Wonder Kid, so let's see it, and hopefully he comes back with a big win. Also on the card, Richard Riakporhe taking on Tommy Welch. Riakporhe, has had some fights, but not like massive contenders. He'll be looking to get back into it. It's good to see boxer fighters on this undercard just like him, and it'll be interesting to see him back. Okay, and the undercard, rest of it, some decent fights. Sam Gillett versus Ishmael Davies. That's a decent one. Ishmael Davies, very active. He lost his last fight. It was a close fight though. That was back in Ireland on the Crocker versus Donovan card, and it was a close fight. So it's good to see him back in there. And the final one is Mike Talon versus Fezan Shahid. Not sure about these two, but hopefully it will be a good fight. So yes, that is the undercard. It's a pretty decent undercard. Let me know in the comments if you'll be buying the pay-per-view or even a ticket to the event, because it's going to be a great event. These stadium shows are just so good. They are just beautiful to watch, and to be there live as well. So it's going to be very exciting, and it's a big card. It's a big card. Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe and turn on notifications for all new videos coming out. Higher quality videos, good videos. Make sure you do that. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.